Cinnamon, are you there? I am. Hello, hello. How are you? I am doing great. I hope you're doing well this evening. I want my listeners who are sending in comments to comment welcome to the cinnamon out there and also send us some hearts so you know that she is loved this evening. And I just thank you so much for taking time out to be with our listeners. And I tell you, I have known cinnamon for quite a while, and I should say known kind of in passing because we were at the same church for a long time. But I just recently come to get to know her a little better. And I don't want to introduce her because I always like for people to introduce themselves. So, cinnamon, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go on and talk about how you came to be the wonderful, wonderful musician that you are. Thank you. You're kind, Dr. Hines. I married a nugget, so then I became cinnamon years later. But I've been singing my whole life, but then I met Mr. Leggett. I wasn't a Leggett yet, but when I met Mr. Leggett, I was leading worship on a very, very small scale, beginnings of like singing, right? It was when you sing, and from there I went on to open a music school. I guess I had a sabbatical. So I took a sabbatical from singing for a long time because I was raising children. And then I decided to pick that back up and start to sing. And then joined a couple church teams, started kind of learning, how to do it in the church team setting because it used to be choirs, right? I used to sing in that. So learned how to do that. Mr. Leggett decided to open up a music school. Music school closed down. Church closed down. But still kept leading leadership. And so here I am, all these years later, just all about myself. And I've been leading worship now, steady, solid for the last 10 years. I play piano. What else can I tell you? I'm based here in Raleigh, North Carolina. But we do travel. Look, where are you from originally? I'm from Scotland. I'm a Bronx girl. And came to North Carolina and picked up this southern way, which I love. And so now I think I'm like a country Puerto Rican, country Rican, and picked up this kind of country southern vaccine way. And I love it. I love it. Well, I tell you, we love you, and we are so glad you made your way to North Carolina because we are enjoying all of the things that you are doing musically, and just you are so gifted in so many areas. And you have two daughters, right? Yes, I have two daughters. Bianca Lansford, she's married now, she's a Lansford, and Caitlin Elizabeth Megan. Yes, okay. Caitlin dances, right? Is she one that dances? Yes. I know one of the dancers and one plays guitar. Yes, so one dances, one plays guitar, and sings. So she accompanies herself behind the guitar. Awesome, great, awesome. Now, recently, I heard you tell a story about how you came to play piano, and it made me think of something that I had posted earlier in the year. Make a move, take a step, try again. And I tell you, yours is a story of try and try again. So listen a little bit about how you came to play piano. Yeah, so in 2008, I did not know how to play piano. So you're actually talking about exactly 10 years ago. Like I said earlier, I always sung. I came from a musical family and we sung all the time. But I knew nothing about playing the piano. So in 2008, I met a set of pastors who one of them kind of came to me privately and said, the picture behind the keyboard wasn't the piano that they had the keyboard and the places behind the keyboard, and I thought, okay, I kind of kept trying to do it again, and I thought, okay, that's nice, But no, I don't think you understand the places behind the keyboard, and he had told me enough times, he said so many times that I eventually thought, I don't think that you can hear someone just saying something anymore. I think I probably should start listening a little bit more intently because this is like the 10th or I remember the final time that he said it, when I made the choice to believe what he was saying, I still had no idea how it was going to happen because remember, that meant that playing the piano meant that I was going to be singing and playing. So not just playing, but accompanying myself and doing it all at the same time. And if you've ever tried to pat your head above your belly, that is you. Okay, how is this going to happen? And I remember weeping. I think yes and yes because I recognized in the moment that it wasn't just a human being that was saying something, but it was God Himself that was using this human being to say something to me. And so I had to make a choice in that moment. Was I going to believe what was being said? And then the second thing that I had to do, actually, it was a three-step process. Right? Like my ears had to open up to hear what was being said. I had to believe what was being said. And then the next thing I did was apply myself. Because believing something is not enough. It's not enough, and many times we hear prophetic words, is what we call it in our Christian language, right? We hear these prophetic words, and we see things, and we think they're falling to ground that's not good ground, and we don't see them growing up. But maybe it's really our fault, right? Maybe we're not taking the third step to apply. So, that could be very true. Yeah. So I decided to apply myself, and the application process took a long time. I would hide myself in the basement, but I believed as strongly as I could that this is going to happen. Just like the human stories would say, this is rocky, and I remember being kind of thrown up there on a platform, and all I knew how to play was how great is our God. But I practiced how great is our God, and I created a chemistry. And I'll never forget practicing one evening in the basement, and I was just, practicing a little people so that I knew how to play one scale, key of all the other notes, but I knew how to worship. And I remember having this conversation with the father, and the father said, just walk me for a minute. I just want you to play a C chord, and then I want you to play an F chord. And I just go back and forth, and I will never forget how lost I got in that basement for hours with two chords. It was then that I realized that this wasn't a complicated process. I had a lot to learn, but in the area of worship, it doesn't take much at all. The only thing it does take is a willing heart. And I'm listening to chords today, even though I have a whole library full of chords and full of fancy stuff. When I feel pressured or uncomfortable or I'm scared or worried or maybe I'm on a hot well, I tell you this, we have come a long way from those people. We have been enjoying some of the music we did on the last show, and even today, you've been hearing some of the music that we have. And you mentioned worship, and you kind of, we were talking about women's worship today, and you had heard some very, very beautiful. And as a matter of fact, those of you who are watching this on Facebook may have seen it. I have what I call my wall of secret places to sing, and you may have seen something on there that says the worship spot. And I want to tell you about the worship spot. This is absolutely beautiful. Tell us what's in it, tell us why you did it, and tell us what you hope the worship spot will do for us. So the worship spot, it's a black inside of the box, t-shirt, one black and one white, and they have the worship team. You have the floor inside of the box, and you also have the worship team. And I think what's really special about the box is that it means that others that have some thinking of the worship box can do things inside of the box, which takes me to the business of box and why we did it. So as a worship leader, you're always trying to turn your life inside out, right? Like show what God is doing on the inside and expressing it through music and through song on the outside. And I was thinking, I just thought, wouldn't it be pretty neat to have like all this stuff in a box and give it to somebody so that if they're having a hard time, as they go along their worshiping, they have something to wear, they have something to listen to, they have something to journal in, if I need it, then why wouldn't someone else? And so the worship box is a keepsake box, it's a replaceable box intended to be given to someone else as an encouragement. And of course, you don't know where they're at in their journey, so that's the joy of it, that you give this box to someone and allow God to take it the rest of the way. Now, children, how can they find out more about the worship box? Where would they go? You can go to www.leggett, that's Leggett with two G's and two T's.com. So that's Leggett.com. There is this tab for the worship box. The worship box has its own page. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff on there. There's some instructions. We're on Instagram. We're on, obviously on Facebook. We're on Twitter. But that's where they can go to find out more about the worship box. They can also purchase the worship box right there on that page. And at the bottom of the page, they can select become a partner. And there's also a description of what becoming a partner looks like. Oh, great. That is really awesome. I know that I am a partner, and I have put Wendy Whitford, that I read from sometimes on the forums and so that book is sometimes read in the worship box. And we actually almost out of time, but I want to ask you about one more thing before we go, because when you see people who are successful, and sometimes, we hear their music and we say, okay, so she's been playing since she's been born. Because their music is so beautiful. But it doesn't necessarily mean that life for you is without challenges. And I want you to do something for me, if you're comfortable, to tell our listeners about some of the challenges you face and how worship brought you out of that, or whether there was a particular word, circumstance that allowed you to speak life in those difficult situations. So the first situation that comes to mind is the leaving of the studio that I had. I lost that studio last year, but I spent a lot of time building up the courage to begin the studio, and I spent a lot of money because I believed that it was a time and it was a season. I just believed it was time to do it. So we went ahead and we opened the studio, and just prior to 3 or 4 months later, we were asked to depart. We were heartbroken. We were asked to depart not because of something that had happened, but because of a misunderstanding of what we do, and I guess the vision for where we were at. Was the only there. But it wasn't any less heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking for me, and I saw my dream kind of come to pass. By what I thought God was saying, then with the labor of my hands, the labor of money, and I also saw that I perceived to be involved in art. It was absolutely heartbreaking. And all I knew how to do in the moments that was happening in worship. And actually, I have a poem called Worship Song that is given to me by someone very, very special, because when that studio closed down, there were many words that I could not say or express because I just didn't have the words. I was too heartbroken. It took me days, but I'm so grateful for the gift of worship, because I believe that our heart stations without our words having to say it. And it just took me a couple of days, and I believe the Father just held me down until I articulated. And then there was another situation some months later. My husband got very, very sick, and we're talking about a very healthy 37-year-old man who all of a sudden was losing weight rapidly, losing blood, and had some growth, and we thought, oh, something is happening. You hear the big C word, the big cancer word, and it's extremely scary. We spent a combination of about 10 days in the hospital, and he was very, very sick. And in that moment, I actually didn't even have worship to do, to be very honest. I didn't have words to say. I didn't have words to play. I didn't know. I was young. I wasn't sure what to do. But you know what? The power of the people around you is very, very, very important for you to recognize. The strength of the people around you, because people around you were praying, people around you were worshiping, people around you were encouraging me, and they were doing.
Hey, I saw what you called. I'm just returning your call.
I came back to myself. This took 3 years. So
Of course it's good. Now, sometimes, because she's probably looking for it on Facebook, and sometimes Facebook is a little slow in posting. That's all. I'm sure that's what she was looking for. Yeah. So you doing good? Yeah, that's fine. That'll work fine. Well, make it about, let's see, 11. Make it maybe closer to 11:30 would be better if that's possible. What's that? No, like 11:30 or maybe 3:30. One of those two. Will either one of those work? Yeah. Well, okay. All right. So 11:30 would be all right. Good one. Well, you said 11. And I said, how about more like 11:30? You just said 11. Yeah, one of these days, Alice. One of these days, Alice. All right, I didn't see it. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it. Let's see here. How about 3? You did say 3. How about 3:30? All right. Well, just so you know, also doctors made a decision today. They're going to cut me open, maybe next week or the following week. When you say same day, what do you mean? Same day surgery and then home? I got to stay one day in the hospital, like overnight or something like that. I guess they want to observe how much pain I'm in. Well, the surgery is going to be a little more involved than what they originally thought. Well, they're going to have to go in. They're going to have to remove a disc, and then they're going to have to take about an inch or so of the spinal column out, and make more room for allowing the bruised cord to heal. And then they're going to basically, and this is kind of odd, but okay, they're going to take the bone from a bone donor, and they're going to shape it into what they need, and they're going to use it to close up the hole that they just created, and they're going to screw that hole, screw it in, and make it fit. Yeah, it is, because they thought it was only between the third and fourth vertebrae, and it's actually the fourth and the fifth are also involved, so it's between 3 and 5. And I'm not thrilled about it, but I trust the surgeon. He seemed like a pretty good guy, he knows what he's doing, been around the block 3 times. So, I'm just going to go along for the ride, and we'll see what happens. Well, it's kind of funny. See, I take care. See the house. I've got a good sized house, and I have a good sized house, right? And there's an apartment off one end, and I actually have a friend of mine that I've known for a long time, and I'm her caretaker. Okay, she's partially disabled, and I'm her caretaker. So she's going to kind of keep an eye on me now for a couple of weeks. But basically, what it boils down to is I'm going to have to wear a hard collar for 6 weeks, one of the hard towels, and then I'm going to have to wear a soft towel for another 6 weeks. And they told me that, oh yeah, sure will. Yeah, sure will. Lord, I could drive, even with a collar on, I could probably drive better than half the people in this town. But yeah, so I'll be fine. Um, but we'll take it as it comes. See, I don't know yet. When I left, when I left, he told me that I was going to get a phone call from his assistant or whatever. They were going to go ahead and schedule the surgery and let me know what day it's going to be. But he told me that some of the side effects, he said it could be that I may have, a bad sore throat for a couple of days. He said that my voice might even be affected for a couple of days because they have to go in through the front of the throat to get to where the place is that they need to operate on. So, yeah. So he said they cut along the left side of the throat and go in. So, so we'll deal with it the best way I'll do it the best way I can. But since I'm sitting, really all I'm doing is sitting here in front of computers all day long anyway. It's not as if it's going to be any real major catastrophe. So it might be interesting for a day or two. Because I'm sure they're going to have me on some pretty stiff painkillers and different things, probably. So, but I just put it in God's hands and let it go. The surgeon, I feel good about him. He's been practicing now for close to 30 years, 25, 30 years. He's not fresh out of medical school or anything. Right. And I looked him up on the internet, and his specialty is specifically dealing with spinal injuries, specifically the type that I have. He's also the doctor or whatever, the physical trainer, or whatever you want to call him, medical trainer for the UNCG's athletic department. So, he's known, he's trusted by a lot of people. So, I've got no beef with him. He told me if I wanted to, I could go get a second opinion, but I don't do it all the way. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not concerned. So I'm just letting it go and see where it goes. But he told me, he says, Alan, this is not going to get any better. And he said it's actually showing signs of getting worse from last week when I saw him. So he says, we need to go in, we need to do this, we need to do it right now. Right? No pain whatsoever. No pain whatsoever. Just numbness and weakness in my arm. But he just told me, he said that the disc is putting pressure on the spinal cord, and it's not communicating properly with the nerve endings. He said that's all that's going on. He says I know exactly what the deal is, and he said So I told him, I said, Doc, look, here's the bottom line. I said, I have confidence in you, I have confidence in your abilities. You tell me what we need to do, and let's go do it. And he said, down. He said, if you want, he said, there's really only one answer. He said, I'm here. But I just told him, I said, well, you call the shots and we'll do it. And he said, well, he says, there's really no choice out of it. He says, we've got to do this. So I said, well, schedule it. Let's get it out. Let's get it over. Do what we got to do. So he did all the, are you allergic to anything? And he talked about all the different things he was going to, he was ordering up all kinds of different things that he wanted to have you know. So he was filling out like almost like an order form kind of thing, you know. As we were talking, he says, he said, my assistant will do it. We'll get her done. Yeah, you know, I mean, if we're gonna have to do it, let's do it. There's no sense in dragging it out. No sense in getting all stressed out about, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? Let's just work this thing up, schedule it, and let's get her done.
Letting somebody else know about when life speaks. And a huge thank you to Cinnamon Ruth Leggett, who is my special guest this evening, taking time out of her busy schedule to be with us.
Yeah, you know, let's just do what we gotta do. No, I don't think that's any. Yeah, that's not in the game plan. No, no, somehow that just wouldn't quite work. Yeah. I mean, how do you sit there and explain that your children are the same age as your grandchildren? How do you, yeah, how do you do that? So yeah, I see your point. Also, just to let you know, we filled out all the documents today for the trademarking of SIBM. So yeah. So you know, we're going to have to turn the documents in. You know, we're going to have to there's a pretty sizable fee that we're going to have to pay. So basically, we're going to have to check, you know, tell everybody, look, if there's any outstanding airtime, if there's any outstanding arrangements on programming or station, where we need to pull everything in so that we can get this done. But in answer to the situation, it got we got all the documents filled out, and now we just have to pay the attorney fees and be done with it. So I'm very excited about it. You know, what this does. Well, what this does, basically, the bottom line to this is that what happens is you file the documents, and then they get you in the system, you know, with the Federal Trade and Patent Office or the Trademark and Patent Office. They get you in the system. I wonder what she's. Yeah, it just finished. She usually sends us one about 45 to 47 minutes long. But anyway, they get you in the system, and then once you're in the system, then they send you like a confirmation, I guess you might call it. And in the confirmation, what they do with that is they you put the little TM, you know, beside your name, and then once they do that, it takes about 6 to 8 months after that you can actually put the actual R by your name. So you put the TM in there, kind of in between, and that's how they do that. So so I'm gonna have to get everybody lined up, collect all as much fees and collect as much whatever as I can, you know, many payments as I can to get in the door so we can pay the attorneys, get it over with, and then roll on, you know. But this will protect us, yeah, you know, from anybody, any place, anywhere, you know, that wants to try to use the name, you know, or actually the logo itself. So, what name was that? I'm sorry. Well, I know that there's one down in Atlanta. And what they do is they take their first initial and their last initial, and then they call themselves a broadcasting network. So, somebody with a first name of S and last name of I, does some sort of a news broadcast or something out of Atlanta. He's been doing it now for a couple of years. And up to now, there's really nothing that we can do about it. But once we go through this registration process, if we really wanted to get ugly about it, we can send them a cease and desist order. If we ever wanted to do that. But I mean, no. There have been a couple people that have asked me. They said, "Hey, Alan, is that you down there?" And I'm like, "No, that's not me." But other than that, no, we haven't really had any real issue. Because, like I said, people know the difference. So anyway, look, I got to run. I got to get ready for an 8 o'clock. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's very kind of you. I'll let you know, and we'll figure it out from there. All right. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Bye bye. Hello. Okay, I'm a little confused. All right. Good evening, please. Here is the clip of the song that I want to play for the break. So, okay, so you sent me the actual song, and I'm just supposed to play like a minute or minute and a half of it or something. Okay. All right, that makes sense to me. Okay. All right, I got that. All right, now, what about? Okay, hold on. Let me get her loaded up here. What about? Okay, this other part. This thing says Game Changer Final Mix. What is that? Is that an open that she wants to play? Okay. All right. I'm just trying to make sure what I got going on here because we've had a lot of problems here tonight. Game Changer. We've had a lot of problems here tonight. We had. Okay. All right. And that's what's today? Today 5/10, right? Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, we've had a lot of problems. The laptop crashed just at the beginning of what's her name's program. I mean, we've had a lot of trouble here tonight, so I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying, and So anyway, let me go. All right. I'll talk to you later on. All righty. Bye bye. All right, 8 p.m. by 30, I will be holding the discussion tonight. Later. All right, brand. All right, up to 671.
Start reading. Share better. Please enter your input is invalid. You entered 5, 6, 7, 1. Please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. Thank you. All participants are muted and they can unmute themselves.
We're going.